Okay, Mum, I got a tattoo interview too. Okay, so my first ever tattoo was this little crown one here. Basically, I wanted it since I was, I think, 15. And for my 18th birthday, my dad bought it for me. So I literally went to the tattoo studio, I think about a week before, and was like, is there any chance I can get it like the day before my birthday? And they went, no, you have to be 18. So my dad, we woke up at 10. My dad drove me to the tattoo studio and I got it done on my actual 18th birthday.
My first tattoo was when I was 16. It was done by my best friend with a tattoo kit we bought off Amazon, and it was a little clam.
So my first tattoo was BMO from Adventure Time, and I remember I got really drunk on my friends after college, and we went into this tattoo shop, and there was this flashboard that they had on, and it was like £30 for a tattoo, and it was like my last 30. I thought, I mean, fuck it, I'm here now, I might as well. So I looked, and I was scrolling through, and I saw Beamer, and because Adventure Time, I love Adventure Time. It was just, yeah, I just got it just there and then. It took like an hour, and then, yeah, that was my first one. And then I remember afterwards, my friend, I realized I had the same one as my friend as well on the other arm. So yeah, it was quite funny, but it means a lot. So I didn't change it or cover over it. So yeah, I have a sunflower for someone really close to me. That's their favorite flower, and I remember we were going through a rough patch, and I was like, oh, I will get this. Even no matter where we are, I'll have the tattoo on me. So it's basically have the person with me in a sense.
I don't regret any of them though. I think even the one that I got when I was 16, it's like a bit shoddy, but I guess it just reminds you of the time, so I don't regret it, no. Yeah, no, I definitely do want to get more, but I haven't got any in mind that I want to get, so I wouldn't just want to get something for the sake of it.
I don't regret any of my tattoos at all, actually. I think this one was the least, I'd say, symbolic to me. So sometimes I look at it and go, don't know why I quite got a fairy. There is a story behind it. So I used to work at an escape room, and I had to be a character. My character was called Fee, and she was a fairy. So I saw this person have a flash sheet, and I went, I just really want another tattoo. And I love fairies. I love mystical things. And I thought, I'll just get it. It's only 50 quid. It's fine. So I love her so much. Her name's Fee. I've got a name and everything, but I guess it's the least meaningful one. So maybe in the future I'll regret it, but right now I don't.
Well, I told my mum it was a fake one that I got at a festival, and she believed that for about 2 years. And then when I was 18, I was like, yeah, no, it was actually real. But she didn't really mind. I think she kind of worked it out. My dad, when I got my geese done, he wasn't thrilled, but I think it could have been a lot worse for him. I kind of want a tramp stamp, I can't lie. But I think my dad would have a problem with that.
My parents are fine with tattoos. My nan isn't as much. So she's a bit funny about tattoos, piercings, that kind of stuff. Not about dyed hair or ear piercings at all, but tattoos in general. She just thinks that you're defacing your body and all this stuff, and it's a bit is it Kim Kardashian or something that says would you put a bumper sticker on a Bentley? That is that kind of attitude of but you're so perfect and pretty, you don't need anything else on you. And it's always the question of would you want those tattoos on your wedding day? And I think that's what she said to me the most, would you want that shark shown in your beautiful white dress where you look all pretty? But I think they're part of me, and I'm the sort of person that has had I've got piercings and I've had dyed hair, and I like customizing myself. I feel like I'm literally just picturing myself as an avatar, and I may as well just do what I want because it's my body. So I don't really mind what people say, but my nan is probably the one that's the most touchy. But because she loves me and we're close, she deals with it. She doesn't mind too much.
My mum is she's got way more tattoos than she's literally covered in them. So she was pretty I mean, it took a bit, but she was pretty alright with it. My dad, on the other hand, just got kicked out. I don't know. I think it's because of me going into a workplace. He was kind of scared of me. If I have these tattoos on show, he would be like, "Oh, I wouldn't be able to get as many jobs if I had the tattoos that I had. And obviously a lot of the opportunities that I would be able to have later on in life, I wouldn't actually get if I had tattoos. Well, that's in his opinion anyway. I have never experienced what my dad thought would happen, which is pretty ironic because most of the time he's right about stuff. They're all right with it, but I feel like they wish that I got like ones with meaning instead of ones that I just thought looked really, really cool.
The shark one's very meaningful. In my gap year, I used to work at Sea Life Centre in Brighton, and I absolutely love sea creatures. I grew up going there all the time. And when I was working there, my favourite animal was Dottie, the zebra shark. So she's like absolutely humongous. I think she's about 8 feet long, something like that. And she's really gorgeous. And I just wanted something to represent her and my year spent working there. So basically, I found this local artist in York, and she had a flash design with like these lines, and I just asked if she could slightly change it, add some dots, make it a zebra shark. But yeah, this is probably my favourite. She's really cute. So yeah.
Well, I got the geese because, for one, I love geese, and they remind me of home. Where I live, it sort of backs out onto Mead, so there's just geese everywhere. And also, my favourite poem is Wild Geese by Mary Oliver, so it also reminds me of that.